surprise, motherfucker.
Yes, guys, welcome to the most messy show on Cardiff City World, nay, Ace Podcast Nation. This is your Fleur Hour. I am Rob Boyle. I am joined by apparently balloon face Evan James. How the devil are you, my friend?
Half of me feels great. The other half, I'm not sure. So it hurts when I laugh a bit, but I'm getting better. It's unfortunate to miss a Saturday Night Live. Would miss it for the world, honestly. But yeah, it was unavoidable. But apart from that, I'm feeling great today. So.
It's good to see you back, mate. I know you were missed on Saturday, but as you were saying before we come on here, health always comes first at the end of the day. And that's why we're lucky we've got, a good few of us now who can, interchange and whatnot. So, yeah, so it's good to see you, my friend. For those of you who don't know, midweek days now, Fleur Hour is all about quiz night, a little bit of a friendly competition between our hosts. So that's the plan of attack today. Of course, if you have any questions or points or whatever, please feel free to jump in the comments and of course we'll speak about anything you all want to do, because this is at the end of the day, this is your show, it's not ours. It's all about you and your interaction. So anything you want to talk about is all gravy, baby, as well. I suppose we may as well talk about the elephant in the room. Manager situation. Dare we talk about it?
I mean, I've got so much I could say, but also a lot of nothing I could say at the same time. I think everyone's in the same boat in this one. I think this is the thing, is like it's these kinds of like moments where like no one knows nothing apart from obviously the very few that are in the know. But those people obviously don't frequent this channel. Maybe they watch it, but they can't say nothing. But yeah, I think it's a case of they wanted to keep everything as private as possible. Obviously that didn't work. It got leaked out. Oh, Nathan Jones next manager, and then we're not so sure now. But it's still, I suppose it's still on the cards. But I for one won't be disappointed that much if he doesn't come. He was never my first choice, but I would be happy either way. I think, and again, this is me for my Cardiff foreshadowing. Whenever we want a manager really badly, we never get them, and then we always get some random person in. And they might do well their first season. We give them another deal, and then they flop within the first few months. It's like it's the Cardiff City way. So I kind of want to almost reserve my judgment of right now until it happens, but we'll see how long that lasts.
So, touching upon what you just said there, then, did you have someone in mind that you would have had a preference for? Put you on a spot, but
yeah, no. I think about it a lot, like every day now, because it excites me. It excites me more than scares me this season. I think a couple of seasons ago, before we got Bullet in, I was more nervous. I was thinking we could get anyone, we could get nobody in or whatever. But I think Brian Murphy was his first choice. But now I think of it now, when Des Buckingham was linked, I was like, I'll take him. But I would take him more now, thinking that we could still have Brian Murphy as either like an assistant coach or some kind of like person, technical director or whatever. I mean, like, I just feel like we need to get someone like that in, because it's such like a missed opportunity. Man City coach. I know obviously not everyone's going to be an Arteta or a Pep Guardiola, but like it's just like from where they've learned from, it's the people they've learned from. It's like we really lack those kinds of people. I think we sort of like are very resistant to getting in forward-thinking people. I think we're so behind the times, like Simon and everyone else says. It's actually ridiculous. And this is a chance to go for like something really modern, different. If Aaron Ramsey gets it, I'd be happy, but only if he gets it on his terms and gets experienced staff in. That would be my second choice. But Brian Murphy all the way for me. I would be disappointed Ian Evatt, but the more I think about it now, the less is probably going to happen, touch wood. I just don't think there's any pros to him. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think Ian Evans is a safe bet, isn't he? I know he's not that experienced as a manager. He hasn't long left a playing career, but he went straight into management quite soon afterwards. I think he's the safe bet. He knows the league somewhat. Played most of his career in League One as a footballer, and he obviously dabbled there as a manager as well. So I think he is the safe option. I agree with Barry Murphy. You look at, I always keep forgetting his blinking name, the Ipswich manager, McKenna, is there?
Yeah, Kieran McKenna.
Because wasn't he, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't he part of the setup at like United's Academy or something like that? He was,
something like that.
excuse me, sorry. He was something to do with that. And, and look how well he's done a job, So, yeah, I think that it's a difficult one because of the precarious situation we're in now, obviously in League One. You don't. It's a gamble because you want to go and say, right, let's go after a nice, young, exciting manager with X, Y, and Z. But then at the same time, the backlash then if it goes tits up, and it could go horribly wrong then. I'm not saying that it would by any stretch of imagination, and like Graham just messaged, it's just dragging on. We just need it done, wherever it may be. We need to get it done so we can have that manager can have a full pre-season. You've got internationals starting now this weekend, which we'll hopefully do some shows regarding that later on along the lines. But it's got to be done sooner rather than later. Isn't a release list out soon as well?
The retain list. I thought it was the start of the month. I thought it was literally the 1st of June, but I'm probably wrong with that. I think it's probably already been submitted, but it's just not made public yet. I think it doesn't surprise me if half the players have already gone elsewhere, but they just can't announce it yet. But I just think with manager as well, it's like I think with Ian Evatt, I was originally quite on board thinking like, he looks like quite like he's got a bit of like that inner Warnock about him kind of look of a manager that you don't want to mess with thing. But I feel like he would kind of run out of ideas after his initial game plan won't work. He's one of those I just feel like he's probably got a really strong like philosophy in one way, but then if that doesn't work, a bit like Bullet, he doesn't have a plan B. Like Bullet never had a plan B. He kept using plan A, and then he kept using reasons in press conferences after saying like, oh yeah, but we did create so and so and so. I feel like with a younger manager, again, I know we don't want to, Rhys didn't work out, but that wasn't just his fault. I think modern managers think about everything because they're new into the game, and it's so tactic heavy nowadays. And I feel like, again, Nathan Jones, I'm not saying, like, I know I'll probably get crucified for some of this, right? I know he's a Cardiff boy, but like, that's the main thing we kind of hang on to. I feel like I think you do a good job. Don't get me wrong, and he's done a great job with Charlton. I just think he's more of a person that he performs well with almost, I don't know how to say it. Like, with Warnock, he sort of got us up, right? We didn't have that many talented players. We weren't extremely talented, but we got through because we had that mentality and the aggression, everything that made up for it. Whereas I find that, like, if we were to get, like, Brian Murphy got Rochdale playing decent football and kept them up for a bit. I haven't seen much of it, but it's like those kind of managers, I feel like, who could actually transition the style. I know Rhys said as well, we never been like a possession or fancy football style, but we've always been behind the times anyway. So we've always been behind. So we're used to this stuff. We need something that's going to shift everything now. We're having a good clear out and change everything. This is a chance to do it because we're not going to be able to do it when we're like mid-table championship side again. Because the championship now is too competitive. Like, you see all the teams that you have no idea where half teams are going to finish. But yeah, I just think it's time for something a bit more modern. But again, we probably won't. So
I'll pose something I've been pondering for the last few days. I've been thinking about it, not just yourself, but those in attendance as well. What would you think that the powers that be, the owners, are thinking? Right, we'll keep Ramsey on board as more of an interim manager. maybe bring in like the 21s coach or whatever to help him out, and like Gunter or whatever it may be to assist him, in the hope that, you know, the first few months for Charlton goes Pitong, and the proposed package to buy him out of his contract becomes null and void, and they think then, right, now's our chance, we can snipe him. Do you think that's a possibility, or is that just me just thinking
to get Jones?
Yeah.
I think it's
Or start could be the case, mate. We all know what it's like. As a fan watching the team struggling in the league, you know, what's to say Charlton go up, they bomb, they look for a fix after 3-4 months or whatever, and then
I think you kind of like again. This is just how I see it. I think you have a window of opportunity for things, and after the window's passed, you just have to let it go. I think as well, it's kind of like we've clutched onto so many things. Like, you know, Tan will clutch on to the way he thinks until he gets back-to-back relegations with his clubs. You know, he knows he has to change something then, because both of his clubs got relegated and on Cardiff City's 125th year. So that must have brought some change about it. I feel like for so many times he hasn't put loads of money into a good manager. So sometimes you have to realize, okay, well, that window's passed. You have to adapt and change now. And yes, maybe one day it might happen. And again, this is just because I prefer someone else to manage. But it's like, if you keep going back to the same things all the time, like, oh, we can get him now, all that hype, the expectation will be the bar will be so high. And that if he doesn't perform there, then they're going to be on his back. And that's how I see it. I just think, like, again, we almost signed so many players. We almost signed so many managers. It didn't happen. But the thing is, there's so many new managers coming up now. And, like, I'd be happy with the last 3 games of Aaron Ramsey and his team. I'd be happy with them as long as they just get in one experienced coach. And they don't have to be a manager, assistant. They could just be involved in the club that can help him. Because I feel like you've already got Chris Gunter, you got Aaron Ramsey. These are, you know, Welsh internationals. These are players who everyone knows and they love the club. That's all you need. As long as you get one experienced head in there, I feel like you do well enough. And again, who's to say we're going to go straight back up? I think we'll probably finish 6th and scrape playoffs. I don't know if we'll go up. It's too early to say. But I think we don't need a lot. I think it's just the whole philosophy at the club's got to change now. It's not like so much like, oh, well, once we get this manager, this will fix everything. Because at the end of the day, it's like, how much, if Ramsey gets the job, how much freedom is he going to get? You know? So, like, again, whoever comes in, I just think the ship has sailed now for Nathan Jones. We tried our best, but I don't know. But again, some other people might be dead set on wanting him, and that's fair enough.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Right, I'll delve into some comments, and then we'll, as I said, this is quiz night, so we will get onto that in a second. What we got here, you little beautiful buggers. So we got quite a few already. Yes, JT, hope you're keeping okay, mate. I've got a question. When will they appoint the manager? I predict 25th of June. For a random date. Any theory behind that, JT?
Birthday, probably.
Yeah, true.
Birthday manager.
What we got? Bob Bank. Longer it goes on, the more optimism I have for Jones. I'm not even bringing that comment. Reef David Evans, you snake.
I was going to say that.
Go back to your red wine, you little bitch. Ian Dalglish, welcome, mate. If we can cling on to Salic like Evan clings on to his hairline, we'll keep him.
Oh, cheers, mate.
No.
Christ, I mean, like, he didn't do himself justice with that picture himself, did he? Christ, I'm already hit me when I'm down, like, God. Lighting's not helping, to be fair, does it?
No. In fairness, he just go on to say about his airline he's holding on to as well.
Oh, fair enough. You and me both, don't worry.
Right. Jesus Christ. Maybe I'll pre-read these before I pull them up.
It's not even 9 o'clock yet.
Going back to him. Des Buckingham or Barry Murphy speaks very well. They know their shit. Des Buckingham has been learning in USA after he was sacked. from Oxford. Coaching is his passion. And do you know what? I agree with that. And I can't remember whether it was, it must have been the League One playoff final. And he was in and around the stadium doing questions and, as part of the setup and all that. And I thought he spoke brilliantly. I was really impressed of him, how he spoke, how he conducted himself. So, yeah, he's definitely got his head on his shoulders. Brian Barry Murphy doesn't want to be an assistant of the coach. He wants to test himself as a manager and test his own ideas after the experience with Rochdale and added information gained from Pep.
That's fair enough, mind. I mean, if you're learning today, I could see that, and I'd be happy with him. I just think that I don't know who he brings in for his staff, see? And that's the kind of thing. It's like, I don't know.
What we got? Yes, Angel, Golden Balls, there he is. It's dragging on, it is indeed. Yes, Lola, how you doing, my love? Kieran McKenna was coaching the Solskjaer at United, and he knew more than that guy. Doesn't set the bar that high, in fairness, does it? Screw Solskjaer. Yeah, retain list will come out when the manager gets announced, and he says retain list has already been handed in, just not made public for some reason. Well, yeah, I think it just goes on the above from here and there. It'll be released as and when the manager gets announced.
This is about Brian by Murphy, I believe. Yeah, and that's exactly why I'd want him. It's like, well, if you can do it almost no money, if you give him a bit of money, I mean, some people like Warnock, they work really well under strict budgets, even if he blows 11 mil on Murphy. But like in the same way, like the Pep Guardiola had an interview with Warnock, and he said it's like Pep Guardiola said, it's not easy if you've got loads of money. You still have to invest it, right? You can blow 100 million really easy with a big club. But like the same thing is like Brian by Murphy. It's the same thing. It's like, if you can get a really, I don't know, downgrade like Rochdale, but if you can get a really like League Two side playing good football, then surely you think, maybe you can replicate the same at Cardiff.
Looks like they've only been tested in the water as fans' reaction all summer. Yeah. Rhys David Evans. Jones don't get it. I'll be emailing my CV to the club.
Does
that make you a club legend then, Rhys? Just ask him, mate. Ask him for a friend. Oh, dear. Right, what we got? Come on, Lisa Party. Oh, Christ, I may as well get through all these now before we start.
10,000 season tickets, Matt just said.
Yeah,
I saw that.
100%. Civil Damon is the reason for the DOF scenes as KFK went on the show. Read the board can't agree, but if it's down to 10, that makes sense. Clearly, the board agreed on Jones and thought he's too little. He's expensive. 3.1 mil. Yeah,
that's hefty. It's a lot of pressure to succeed on that then as well, isn't it?
Cardiff City will the way trip to Turkey or come back looking like David Jones. Mate, I've got my ear, bruv, so it'd be, Angel can go with you on that. My ear's still going strong, mate. I may hide it.
I've just got a fine here, so don't let me favour about it.
Mate, my ear's all in. I'll just keep it locked under my hat.
This lighting does absolutely yellow lighting does no favours for me whatsoever.
Hey,
I tell you what, no. I just see it because I notice it. I don't take offence to it. I'm quite aware.
Algorithm, thanks for asking, Rob. I got you, bruv. Right, we are. I think. Let me see anyone. That's a good one for Jake. I don't think there's anything else. I seen something in the chat that our good friend Jeff put in about was it a Motherwell coach or something's been linked?
There's an Irish coach, Jim Goodwin, was it? Was it him?
Yeah. Isn't he coaching Motherwell or something like that? I'm sure.
So I think it's in the Irish league, yeah.
But
I think he was like 6-1 or something. All of a sudden, he just shot up like.
Yeah. I mean, the odds are just going to go nuts today. Like, I think, you could bet on someone who's an odds-on favourite at this time, and he'll be a frigging massively ranked outsider in a couple of in a couple of days or months or weeks. Like that's what it bloody feels like. Where's that one? It's Dundee. That's it. Yeah, nice one.
Oh,
Cheers. Off Dundee. Sorry, apologies. Didn't mean to offend you, Scottish fans. Oh Christ, I've lost where I am now completely. What's Ainge talking about? I think that Warner was his reputation. Players would be attracted to come and play for him. What does St. Paul for a manager? Yeah, that's it. I mean, reputation speaks volumes, but it's a mad one, like, and it's the same in real life with reputations and experience and things like that. How the hell do you get a reputation and experience by doing the backstage job? You know, so you've got to be able to prove yourself. How can you prove yourself if you're not given the opportunity to do so? It's just a catch-21 then, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, the pull from Warnock is huge. You know, he's deserved that because of the career he's had at the end of the day, haven't he, mate?
Yeah.
What we got? Right, okay. Right, chickens. Shall we jump straight into quiz now then?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Right, so those of you new to your Fleur Hour shows on a midweek day, like I said, we talk a little bit about Cardiff, etc., but especially being the off-season and stuff, not a great deal to talk about apart from whether we're going to get in Donald Trump or Keir Starmer as manager for the next season. So instead of boring you all to death with repeated stuff, we're going to do a bit of a quiz. So we've done quizzes in the past, but what our new, the way we're looking at it at the moment is a bit of a head-to-head between us hosts. So we can't let Golden Balls Matthew Angel win. So we're all going to go head-to-head against each other. Please feel free to get your comments in and get your answers in, etc. And yeah, let's get cracking, my friend. Do you want to go ask the first question, or would you like me to ask you the first question?
I'll answer first, so you ask me, and okay. just to say, I'll remove the comments. I'll hide the comments for me now.
Yeah,
but I just get a participation medal anyway, so it doesn't matter about my score. As long as I don't embarrass myself. So I'm happy.
Mate,
here we go.
For those of you who didn't see, I got absolutely screwed by Matthew Angel last week.
I think you got at least 3, was it? Or 3 or 4?
I can't remember the exact number, and to be honest with you, the exact number is irrelevant. I lost by 1, and the last question was, when was the first time Cardiff City got to a FA Cup final? I know it wasn't the time they won it, and I was a year out from getting it. And I think Matthew Angel's question was, I think, what is Cardiff City's home colour kit like? It was something so easy like that. Do you know what I mean?
No, they got side here, like, you know.
Yeah, mate. Favoritism from size, always looking after Golden Balls. Mr. No days off, Matthew Angel. So, not better at all.
Hey, there's arm words on me. That's all wrong about this.
So, I'm all for that now. And we've been produced questions by Matthew Angel this evening. So, let's see
more allegations. That's good.
Right. All right, let's get cracking. All the best, guys. Let's go. So, excuse me. In the
just so you know, guys, I've got slightly more modern questions than Rob probably, so don't be surprised.
It is, mate. Right. Okay. So, in the 18-19 Premier League season, how many points did Cardiff City finish the season with? This is multiple choice.
Oh, I was going to say that. I have no clue.
It is multiple choice, my friend.
18,
A, 34. B, 35. C, 36.
This was the Premier League season, yeah, 18-19.
This is the Premier League season, yeah.
34, 35, or 36, wasn't it?
Yes, mate, yeah. So this is
1 point out each. I know we put up a good fight because I think we were like 1 point below Brighton or something. I think that was the game that decided it because we had the Chelsea game. Oh, wait, 34. I got a feeling it's probably the highest number. Yeah, I'm gonna say 36 is C, right?
Yes, mate. So it's A 34, B 35, C 36. Just a disclosure for all those in attendance. I've not checked these answers. I'm just reading out what Angel has put out. So don't come at me if I've given you the wrong answer.
I'll get my luck with C and see if I got that right. I just had a feeling it would be the most, just the biggest up, like. But C, I'll go with.
Gone 36, bruv. Yeah. So we got.
Anyone got in the comments?
Without 88. You got the wrong season, my friend. So
I thought it was 1898.
Thomas says 36. Jay says 36. Bob Bank 36. Paul 35. Ooh. Martin 36. Algorithm 36. Rhys David Evans 34. Sue's 36. So the correct answer is A, 34 points.
Oh, is it Rhys? I said something about Rhys always guess it when you least expect it as well. No one else put 34, I think. Wow, fair play.
No, well done, mate. Good work. Good work to all those. I mean, that's a horrible question when they all just a point apart.
Yeah, I mean, multiple choice.
So yeah, if it was like 26, 36, 46 or whatever, then we'll something like that. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit different, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I mean,
answer was A, 34.
I mean, I was only 2 points away, so. Yours is the other Premier League season now. In the 2013-14 Premier League season, how many points? Oh, okay. Yeah, someone else is already typing anyway. In the 2013-14 Premier League season, how many points did Cardiff City finish the season on? Was it A, 30, B, 31, or C, 32? In the 2013-14 season in the Premier League.
Was it 30, 31, 32?
Yeah, 30, 31, or 32 points.
I will go. I thought it was 29. I'll go 30.
Is that your final answer? I'm not trying to this isn't to throw you off. I'm just saying you can I'm not trying to influence, because if you change it and then I say it's wrong, then it's gonna have me, bro. They're all gonna eat me up
You're all good, my friend. Yeah, go 30. Go 30.
Okay. Well, most people in the comments go right. It is 30. Yeah, well done.
Come on.
Because if you switch that answer, then I was gonna get heat, man. So fair play. Right, comments on there. Well done, guys, again. That.
Good work. Good work to those in the comments. We got it right. From the comments back. Oh, what we got?
This is tense, man. Why?
Oh, quite a few right answers there. Well done, guys. Got it right. Top work. Right, where we at? Let me get my back up. Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. In the 18-19 season, Premier League season, which City player scored 2 goals in a away win against Man United?
Oh no! In a way, oh no! I was thinking, it was the last game of the season, was it not? It was one of the last games when they were saying Jose really get sacked. Is the one game I didn't watch. I don't even know if it was broadcasted or I can't remember watching it. I only saw highlights. 2 goals. Right, so thinking it was probably going to be a forward. Is my options thinking either going to be Mendes, Lang, Hoylett. It's probably the most thing one. Who played up front? Zohor. We had Owen Niasse in score, so it won't be him. It either be Hoylett, Mendes, Lang, or I won't be Reed. They didn't get played that much. Or Camaraza. I'm gonna say it's between Hoylett and Camaraza, and I generally have no idea. It could be like a flip of a coin. I'm gonna say it was.
I'll give algorithm, mate. I'll give that as a helping hand. One was a penalty.
Right. Okay. So that actually changes it then a bit.
Okay. Have I made it too easy for you now?
No. It's still a flip of a coin, but it's between 2 different players now. I'm good. You know what? Because Hoylett took a few penalties, I'm going to go with Junior Hoylett. It's not, is
Nice.
it?
So let's have a look what we got in the comments before I give you the answer.
I'm
So we
trying to get
got Bob Banks says Mendes Lang. Jonathan Davis says Mendes Lang. Rhys Evans
Wow,
Lang.
really?
Paul Lang.
He took
Ian
penalties?
says Lang. Sims says Lang. Algorithm says Lang.
I think it's Lang.
Jonathan Davis says Line Snorter.
Was he Dutch?
It is, in fact, of course, Nathaniel Mendes Lang.
I've never seen him take a penalty.
Do you know what? I know, like,
he probably stole it off someone else.
Few penalties taken in his life, in fairness, but no, that was a tricky one. In fairness,
he was quality minded in Premier League. Yeah, he was.
He's playing in League Two now. He's just been released by
Derby.
Yeah, released by Derby. I think he's been. Is it MK Dons? I think he signed for.
I thought his. I don't know. I can't remember now.
Well, I could be wrong. I'm sure
he's not Wimbledon, is it? Or am I thinking?
Wimbledon maybe, and yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's All right, then let's go.
I would insult him. It's the same thing. Right, hang on, 2 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh, only 2 questions then. In the 2013-14 season, again, which City striker scored 2 goals in the 3-2 home win versus Man City? And I actually knew the answer to this. So, who scored 2 goals in the 3-2 win? Say again?
Fraser Campbell. I got a feeling it's Fraser Campbell.
You got a feeling, or you know?
I'm sure it's Fraser Campbell.
You seemed pretty confident when you said it. Yeah. Well done. It is Fraser Campbell. Yeah, people got that quick as well. That was one of the questions. I knew a few of the answers to your questions, so it actually wouldn't be too bad. Just 2-0 at the moment.
Oh, I remember that. Like it was saying, shit, Newport. Yeah, quality. What a day I was. Quality. Love it. What we got?
Let's hide.
Comments back up.
I'm just looking at my questions and thinking what similar ones could be asked to me now.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to get some insight is not going to help.
He's done some good ones so far. I love it.
Yeah. I know what it's going to be about. I just have no clue.
Paul Warren and MK Dons. That's it. Good shout, Rhys. Yeah. It is MK Dons.
Ah, yes, okay.
Yeah, fair play. Well,
I don't lose a point for that, though, do I?
No. Sweet. Whenever you're ready, my friend.
I think you're asking me now.
Sorry. It's
going to be like, what was the shirt sponsor or something, isn't it?
That one happened so quick, I completely forgot. Right. Oh, have you got... Right, okay. What brand supplied the Cardiff City kit for the 2018-19 season?
Hang on, say again. What brand supplied?
Yeah, so who sponsored Cardiff? Like, not like Visit Malaysia, but you know.
Yeah. Well,
what company supplied the Cardiff City kit for the 18-19 season?
Are we talking about alongside the badge or on the sleeve? Because there's 2 different ones. We had JD, and then you had here so was Adidas.
So you got badge, and then you got the manufacturer.
Yeah, Adidas, or whatever.
Yeah.
That's my answer. Is that right?
What did you say?
Wait, so Adidas was here, right? I don't know if. It was that.
You're thinking way too much into it. Yes.
No, I didn't know if I thought you were expecting something else for me to say. I was like, am I still good?
I thought you were trying to figure out your answer. That's why.
No. It was. I was just so quick with it. I was like, oh. All good.
Yeah, it is indeed Adidas. Yeah, well done. Lots of correct comments and answers in the chat. It is in fact Adidas.
I still think I New Balance, to be fair. Right now. Okay. Had the comments in. It wasn't Puma Martin, but good guess. Graham said Virgin. It's not 9 o'clock yet. Right. Who was the shirt sponsor when Rambo made his City debut?
That's Joe Murray.
Let's see if anyone get in the comments before Rob guesses. Final answer?
Yeah, go straight on Jungmer on that one.
Right, let's have a look. Anyone else got it?
I'm
Yeah,
sure
I'll
I
give it 2 seconds because I got some comments coming here. Someone's got it already. Okay, the answer is Communications Direct. Well done to Bob Bank for that. So unfortunately, you were wrong.
Well, the sponsor.
The shirt sponsor.
Ah, I was treating it as if it was the bloody thing like
Oh,
Adidas.
like the supplier. Yeah. Oh, that was a bit done by, but I'm sure you won't mind missing a point. Fair play to Bob Bank.
I got
That's
robbed
first straight away.
I mean,
Only 2 people got it, mind. Unless Sarah commented after I said the answer.
yeah. Did they all think the same as me? Then I'm guessing, did they?
What's that?
Did they all think the same as me? And think
Yeah,
it
they
was the
said Joe. To be fair, loads of people said Joma straight away. Yeah, fair play to Bob Bank and Sarah.
We got it right. Those who said Joma, we got it right. Screw
Joma gang.
Right, hang on then. Let me get ready.
Halfway there.
Let's go. We're living
It's
on
gonna be
a
a
prayer.
player one, isn't it?
Right. Okay. Right. What Middlesbrough player did Cardiff have on loan for the 21-22 season?
It was, I'm pretty sure it was Ikpeazu. Wait, I've not confirmed it yet. 21-22. 21-22, yeah? Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, make sure it is. Because
21-22.
Yeah, I know because he moved clubs recently, so I was thinking, like, no. But it was him. Striker.
Final answer?
Oh, yeah. No, this one.
Yes, it is, in fact, Uche Akpizu. Well done. Lots
He
of
was
correct
one of my
comments.
favorites. Uche.
Ah, good work. Really good work.
All right.
Hang on.
Let's hide these comments. Just so you know, before every question, I always think out loud before I give you my answer.
No, you're fine, mate. Absolutely fine, my friend. I'm just trying to sort something on my Wi-Fi a minute.
You did go a bit pixely, but it's coming back all right now.
What's that?
You went a bit pixely a few moments ago, but it's getting better.
Yeah, it dipped out for a second. I'm just going to try something a minute. Right, bring it at me. Come at me, bro.
All right. What year did Graham Kavanagh move to Wigan Athletic?
Move to Wigan.
Mm-hmm.
I got a feeling he signed for Cardiff. Either 2000, 2001 or 2001, 2002 season. I don't think he was there for 10 years.
Yeah, I'm looking at the comments, but I won't say anything yet, just in case. I'm not saying you are cheating, but now.
$2005.
Are you? This is hard to say because it's like it's the season of. But I'll give you the answer because it's 2004, 2005, that is correct. Yeah, it's the 2004, 2005 season. So no, you get the point because I think last time I answered one and I got the point for it. But yeah, so people were saying 2004, 2005. So obviously, when we say season, I think it means 2000 whatever slash.
Sorry, like
it is
2004, 2005.
no, it's correct. Well done. No, it's well done. Yeah, I did that with the last quiz. I kind of just said the year, but no, yeah, it's fine. It's 4-1. So, oh no, it's 3-1 because the sponsor. Okay.
You've had two right, haven't you?
No, I guess Hoyler instead of Mendes Lang. I got Ikpeazu right. And that's yeah. I know, right?
After I do this, right? You okay for 2 minutes while I just try and source me on my Wi-Fi? You okay to talk?
Of course,
Look
man.
at the comments. Go for the comments. Is that?
Sure.
Yeah, sweet. At the end, right, so ready? Let's go. So at the end of the 23-24 season, which club did Dylan Phillips join after being released by City?
I know this one. Give me a second. Dylan Phillips. He went to another championship. Oh, I think. I'm trying to think. It was in the. Oh, I know this one. It's flashing in my mind. I'm trying to think. It was in the 23-24. Oxford went in there, so in them. It wasn't one of the big clubs. I'm trying to think of like teams around. It was around. I'm pretty sure it was a team around our level. I'm trying to think now. It was like a championship regular team. You went to one of those ones. It weren't Wednesday. It weren't. Portsmouth were in it. Oh my god, this is. Oh, mine's just gone completely blank.
Got a mixture of answers in the comments.
This is annoying because this is what I would know, but it's just not coming to me. I swear he played. Oh, I swear it was Rotherham. Yeah, Rotherham. I'm sure it was. It was in red. It was a club in red. I'm sure it was. I'm going Rotherham because they went down last season.
Answer?
Yeah.
It is, in fact, Rotherham. Good work.
There we go. Yeah, I knew it was a club in red, but there's so many clubs in red. So, am I asking your question, or are you gonna sort out whatnot?
Give me 2 seconds. I'll be back now. All right.
All right, no worries. I'll take the ship. Saturday, everyone. This is the unfiltered section of the Flower Hour. I can see a few people got at Charlton. Yeah, I think if I'm right, Martin, I'm not sure if he did go to Charlton afterwards or if it was before. I'm not sure if we signed. I think we might have signed him from Charlton. If I'm all right. So Millwall went to loan in some teams. I shouldn't bore you with manager and news and who you think will be it because we've already covered that. Is there a question to you guys then? Is there any one player, whether it's a free or signed, that you would like to see signed for Cardiff in the League One season? Being somewhat realistic, so maybe not be able to get Cristiano Ronaldo, even though his value has dropped. So yeah, any one player that you'd like to see play for Cardiff next season, League One, being somewhat realistic off the top of your heads. I'm trying to think of one myself now. I mean, I would honestly like to see Callum Patterson re-signed. I just think he's still got a bit in him. I think for League One, he'd be decent. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Sam Tickle. So that's the goalkeeper I can't remember what club. Freddie Woodman, Barry Bannon, that would be a shout, mind. I just think with him, it's kind of like he's a one-club legend at that point. He's such a big legend at Sheffield Wednesday. It would be nice, though, because it's just the level. That's a proper leader right there. I mean, yeah, Messi would be nice, Matthew. That'll be great, I'm not sure how that would do for the wages, but might be possible in terms of transfer value. We're just seeing then what one player they would sign for Cardiff for the League One season being so realistic. We had a few interesting ones like Messi, Pirlo, Mark Harris just come in. I said Callum Patterson because I just think that Barry Bannon was a good shout. I think he'd be great, but he's a one club legend, isn't he? So,
I like Barry Bannon. Big fan of his.
Class act. Yeah.
Callum Patterson. It's difficult with him.
At League One level, I think you'd be pretty good just for his energy and everything.
Yeah, and he knows
Stick him anyway
very well. He knows obviously the club very well, so
he could rotate any position, even goalkeeper, if you want him to be. He'd give everything. You know what I mean?
That is
You know,
very
he's
true indeed. Sweet.
right. I believe.
Yeah, I've got a freaking U. Haven't ever heard of U fiber before?
Is there a new one?
Wi-Fi, but U fiber, yeah. But like weirdly, I keep getting random people joining onto it. There's an app for it, and you can see when people are joining onto your Wi-Fi. Don't know how that's possible.
Well, there goes that sponsorship offer.
Yeah.
So, no.
Yes.
I can see the connections like 2 bars, 3 bars, kind of alternating. But yeah.
Yeah. Don't know what's happened. Be a nasty phone call tomorrow.
Oh
Anyway,
dear.
right. Let's move.
Okay.
You're asking me now, aren't you?
I'm asking you. Yes, we're on question 5, part 2.
Let's go.
What was the initial transfer fee in? We're still on Graham Kavanagh. What was the initial transfer fee in Graham Kavanagh's move to Wigan? Was it A 400k, B 600k, or C 800k? So, what was the initial transfer fee in GK's move to Wigan Athletic? Was it A 400k, B 600, or C 800?
I see. My first thought weren't there. I thought it was 550. Or was it 468?
So it's 400, 600, or 800?
I don't think they'd pay as much as 6 for him.
A lot of people going with the same answer here.
I know he was really cheap as well. $4.
Don't want to phone a friend? Use one of your lifelines?
Yeah, I know.
No. Go with 4. Okay, well, to be fair, everyone said 600 apart from a few people. Algorithm got it right. 400 it was.
Oh, nice work, mate.
Yeah. And a few got it right as well. I
don't know why. I knew I had 550 in my head, so I was leaning towards 6. But I don't know why. I just thought that I don't think they would spend. I know he went really cheap. So yeah.
It's horrible when you don't know the answer, isn't it?
It is, mate.
Oh, there we go. Right, question 6, I believe, unless you haven't asked the 5th one.
Good work to all of you. Got that one right, you beauties. Right, next one. Oh, this is one for. I don't think Jeff's in attendance, is he? A nice Irish-related one for him. All right, granted, it's Northern Ireland, so he might kill me for that. So, this is a good one, actually. Which Northern Irish side did Kieran Evans get loaned out to in 2022?
Right.
What a question that is.
In 2022?
Yeah. 3 years ago.
There's me thinking you went to Torquay, like. This is Newport County this season. 2022. That's a fair bit ago, mine. Those 3 seasons, yeah. Northern Ireland.
Do you know what? I wouldn't have got this one if I didn't have
It's non-league, though, is it not? Well, it's obviously non-league. It's not like. It's not popular televised anyway.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's the Northern Ireland Premier League, though.
I should know because I met the guy in that year, so I should know he was out with this club. Northern Ireland. To be honest, this is like.
Ian just done a good one here, mine.
Yeah. You got bloody multiple choice, you did. Yeah,
well, I can give you multiple choice if you want.
No, it's fine. I mean, I'm not going to get anyway because I don't think know any Northern Irish sides, or not many. I'm trying to think. I don't even know what teams are in.
Do we give you a multiple choice, mate?
I feel like that's unfair. Even if you give me 4 clubs, like honestly, I have not a clue. But if
I'll give you multiple choice.
I'll give you
multiple choice, mate. So we got Glentoran, Linfield, Cliftonville, or Shelbourne.
Yeah, see, that hasn't helped at all. Thank you. I'm just gonna.
It's fine, mate. I know because I would have found that very difficult.
Could you say one more time the names?
Of course, I can try and remember them.
Glentoran,
Linfield, Cliftonville, and Derry. Sorry, Shelbourne.
I'm gonna go with Shelbourne just because it sounds cool, but it's no idea. I'll go with Shelbourne. I don't think it is though, but
So
who's got
a
it?
nice variety of answers here, you beautiful buggers.
19
So
bloody
the answer is in fact Linfield. Well done to those who got it right. That is, I think that's a very difficult question, that one.
Wow, that was, yeah.
Unless you know your
Northern Irish teams.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Lots of correct answers, though. So well done. Ooh, pardon me. That caught me right off guard, that did. Well done to Matthew, Sarah, Paul, Ian. Well done. Amongst others who got it right. Class work, top work. Next one. What's you?
Right.
Go for it.
You go. Oh, this is God. I say right. Which club did Cardiff City sign Perry and G from? Like, this is one I would get. Oh, he's struggling with it.
Was it Crew?
Like Ed Sheeran thinking out loud.
Crew. Yeah, it's Crew.
So it's Crew, is it?
Scouts, isn't he? And I'm sure didn't he go to the academy there?
I'm not sure about that, but it was indeed Crew. So yeah, everyone got that one. Crew Alex.
That was a good one. Yeah, he's a proper scout, isn't he?
Same with Wintle, I think. That's why they were good mates, I think.
That's right. Yeah, spot on.
They're both probably leaving this summer, but there we are.
Yeah, piss off back to Crew. Right. Let's get my questions back up. Last couple then. Oh, this is a cheeky one. Right. In July 2024, which championship side did we sign Michael Reindorf from?
Norwich.
Straight in with Norwich. Any advances before I give out the answer?
Because I think they almost let him go, I think, because they didn't see anything in him. And I'm almost certain it's Norwich.
Lots of answers straight away. Bob Bank, Ian, Jono, Paul, Martin, Sarah, Matthew. Any more takers? Sue's jumping on the Norwich bandwagon as well. Rhys David Evans' Google is still loading.
At least he's being honest.
Jay is Canaries. Yeah, good work. Anything from... Is it Al's commenting yet? Yeah. So, yes, it is in fact Norwich City. Do you know what? That one caught me off guard, to be honest with you. I couldn't remember that. I didn't, for some reason, in my head, I had Hull. I don't know why, but I had Hull in my head for that one.
So these are the next two questions I would have probably got as well. I definitely would have got this one, but it's whether you can remember. So it's, I think, what's the score now? I think I'm on 3 and you're on 5? Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're 2 points ahead. I've broken back. I got 3, yeah. So yeah.
I haven't been keeping count, mate, so I'll take your word for it.
I know you got 2 more than me, so I must be on 3 because I got 3 right. Right. I just tracked my score and plus 2. So
100% it's fine.
Right, okay. I've done all right so far, but yeah. Can you name the Liverpool duo that we had on loan in the 2020-21 season? So 2 Liverpool signings who came both on loan to our club in the 2021 season.
Were it Nat Phillips and Shea Ojo?
Oh, yeah, I can see in the comments as well if anyone gets it now.
Didn't Phillips come from?
Someone put Allison. I'm sorry, I have to read that out. I don't think it was Allison. Someone put Allison in the comments. I don't think it was Allison. That hasn't helped you at all, by the way.
Fuck. Why did Harry Wilson come along? Because that would have been COVID season, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, peak COVID season that were. I was going to make a joke, but I just totally would have given away the 2 players then.
Nat Phillips played for Crowd, didn't he?
So who have you said so far then? Nat Phillips and
So in my head, I
who are you
got 3.
thinking?
I got Phillips, Ojo, and Wilson. So I need 2 out of the 3. I definitely think Ojo was 1.
Who needs Bill when you got Shay Ojo? That was the worst chant, but it's funny.
Ah, it's Harry Wilson, the king of Conway.
Two you're going for is Harry Wilson,
Shay Ojo.
Shay Ojo. Let's have a look. We've seen it. Martin Ryan says, "Oh no."
Oh no.
Alison was Ojo's mum, all right, was even then. Yeah, it was Harry Wilson, Shay Ojo. I genuinely thought, I was like, oh no, he's gonna. I was trying to give a straight face. Nat Phillips was last season. We signed Ojo on a permanent then, and
that's right.
Yeah, fair play. So 6-3 with a chance to be.
Yeah. Do you know what? Do you know what it was though that made me think is because of the COVID situation and the crowds. I'm thinking of remembering Harry Wilson having a blinder, and there was nobody there to appreciate him, like how good a player he is.
Yeah.
So
he's got a hat trick in one of the games.
Yeah, he's quality, mate. I love Harry Wilson. Massive fan of him. But yeah, quality work.
Oh, very sorry. You got 5 now, and I've got 3, I think. Yeah, that's right. Because we're on question 7. Just done question 7. Yeah, that's right. So I've got it. Yeah, I've got a few.
No, you smashed it, mate.
Hey, I'm all right today. I'm all right.
Right, last one from me then, my friends. What we got?
Oh, you got another one.
On the 31st of January 2018, which striker did City sign for £5 million?
Medine.
He failed to hit the back of the net in 26 appearances for the Bluebirds, including a couple of penalty attempts as well, I think.
You know what's funny, right? You went, and I was thinking, oh, it's Gary Medine, isn't it?
I know. Just saying his name made me.
I was thinking there's only going to be Kanga as the other one, and Matt wouldn't put a question in for this year, would he? So it was like it had to be Medine.
You've been corrected in the chat by several people. It's 6-3 actually. Well, 6-4.
Oh, is it? Oh, my bad then. Sorry. I'm glad someone's keeping count.
Off me.
Ooh, so hey, I'm not going to catch up. I might. Let's be honest. Ain't going to catch up.
Everybody's got it right. Gary Medine, Matthew, Bob Bank, Jay, Algorithm, every single one of you beautiful people have got it right. Well done, guys.
It wasn't the assay, I think, because it was alone. It was not, but it was a good shout because he was similar.
Gary Medine had more fights than goals. Yes.
Oh my god! Allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly. Sorry.
Yeah.
Disclosure.
This is actually quite a tough one. I would have been the 50-50 on this one. But you might get this. So it's a fairly recent one. Yeah, get rid of the comments. I'll be surprised if many people get this one as well, mind, because it's tough. But let's go. Which non-league team did Cardiff City sign Ollie Tanner from? I know someone's going to put a different club in. I know what they're going to put.
Is it like a boy's name? Oh, Christ. I swear it's like silence.
I'm looking at the comments and they surprised me. A lot of people have actually get the same answers. Oh god, I was read that then. I feel like I've kind of done you dirty a bit. Like I would say I give you multiple choice, but I don't know any of the non-league clubs really. Yeah, you know.
No, the reason I can think of that is because I remember it, and it sounds like a lad's name.
I'll give you that. It does. I can see why you would think it would sound like a boy's name.
I don't know if it was them though. I seem like I think of Lewis.
So I'll look through comments seconds.
Lewis, whatever you say it.
Go on, I'll give you that. It's Lewis FC. Well done. Some people said John Lewis. John Lewis. Lewis send him back. Well, he's not that bad. Come on. Jamie said Lewis send him back. It was like he went. Was it York? He went on loan and it just did not work. How was it? What was the club he went to on loan? I think it was York. Yeah, Spurs said to be interested, but he came to us. That speaks volumes, doesn't it? But yeah, he wanted to come to a club who had won some trophies at the time. But yeah, so what is it now? Correct me in the comments. 7-3.
Oh, yes, it is indeed, Rhys P. Flower near to your birth, my friend. That's right. You local as well, then, buddy. Yeah, I'm not sure that comment.
Bob Banks suggested some answers there, multiple choice. Lose, Adrian, or Peter. That was good. Fair play. It's just a bit tad too late then.
That's quality. Love that.
I was good with one of Matt as well. I mean, to be fair, all the quizzes have been good. I just need to brush up my knowledge a bit, but I'm getting better. I'm getting there.
The thing is, though, but like, I'm at a slight advantage because I'm older than you. You're obviously going to be at more of an advantage if you're older than you. So it's just the way it is. Like,
it's all right. 20 years later on the Cardiff City World, I'm sure I'll.
Hey, 100%, mate. When we do a reunion 20 years and I'm 10 feet underground, you'll be fine, mate.
Christ, it is past 9 o'clock now, so it's all coming out.
Fuck it. Rain now. We're past our watershed. No, thank you all so much for joining. I know there's been lots of interaction in the comments, so it's been lush to see so many people get involved. Make sure to check out the content that's coming up. I can't
become a member as well. I can see there's probably more members than there isn't in the comments, actually. I know some of the names don't highlight, like mine doesn't, but yeah, most people on here are actually members, which is really nice to see.
Yeah, 100%. For the price of a pint of, I always say pint of
Carlin.
So, yeah, for a cup of coffee a month, you can become an Podcast Nation member, get early access to shows. I know there's some competitions going on within the future at the moment to get like freebies and things like that. So, if you can check it out and support the channel best way you can. And by doing that, it keeps us all out of our partners' ways at home. So, Angel's quite point there.
I just see
Oh, that's a good point. Rob, I'm with you, Fiber. Check your app, see if guests are switch on. Nice. Thanks, mate. I'll have a look at that. Top man. Because I'm still new to that, and it's just random as shit. Like, every now and again, I just see new people joining on, etc.
Just so you know, guys, if you want to join Rob's Fiber, you have to become a member. And it'll just pop up then. His username is rob@123gmail.com. So
I love Colin.com. No, so, nice one. Nice one, Al, mate. Much appreciated. Martin, decent questions from the 70s. So you better do a show with Matthew Angel then on that one and Sai because they're the old buggers. No, I'm only joking. No offense. But no, we'll have to try and do some mix-ups, I think, as well. So bit of a variety. But yeah, look, we got in there. We got a whole summer of different things we can drop out to you all. So muchos gracias, señoros and señoritas. I'm not sure. Has Sai got something planned tomorrow? What's he got?
I guess it depends if we hear any news, I suppose. I'm sure if he does, like he did a mini live yesterday, didn't he? So yeah. I'm sure there'd be something like an emergency live or something for anyone when we get some news. But until then, just going to be standard procedure, I think.
That's what I was going to mention, Angel. Don't forget to push your answers for the competition. Guess the amount of season tickets sold even, sorry. what will happen is, so closest answer, correct answer, will win 2 free tickets to the next live event, along with 1 free drink each, or a courtesy of Simon, because he's keen to get everyone involved on that. Oh, there we are. Perfect. Inzaghi's resigned from Inter to join us. That makes sense, mate. Some say we're the Milan of Wales, in fairness. Yes, please, Suze. After the show is finished in a few moments' time, check your guesses in, etc., and will be looked at and make sure that we can take care of that. All right. Without further ado, again, thank you all for joining. Evan, many thanks, mate, and it's lovely to see you back on our television, on our screens, etc. Good night, God bless all. See you all very, very.
Swagger down the street. Lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.